Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Whew. Right, the new Fusion is kicking off. It's actually just started right now. So let's go through the Fusion template. Let's see what's going on. I've got to call it out. My video yesterday, I was not feeling the Packmaster. For me, I was not really feeling him, but we don't know the future in terms of other dogs that could come. I will say though, other content creators were not in the same boat as me in terms of how useful they found him, and it's definitely worth checking them out because maybe they've looked at different areas that I did not look at. Certainly, from thumbnails alone, I think I'm in the minority on this one, and I will check some of those videos out myself and see where they think he's adding so much value, because I don't want to give crap information to you guys. It's obviously really important that you pick up champions that you should. I will say, irrelevant of whether you think this guy's good or not, there is this FOMO aspect that he might just be better when a new legendary or mythical dog comes out, especially if it's one that's achievable to get. I do want to thank Dragonair Silent Gods for sponsoring this video. I do have a link down below that you can use to get involved. There'll also be a QR code where you can get involved as well. I do have a YouTube channel separately for Dragonair where I do a few videos a week, just going through my content, my builds and all that type of stuff. So if you want to get involved, you should come and check it out. It's a really sweet game. Okay, that's the first thing. It's a really sweet game. They've done a great job in this game of kind of like merging MMO world with a hero collector kind of like gotcha style game. So in terms of bosses and boss content, it excels basically any game in the genre. Visually, it's stunning. You get really, really sweet boss encounters. You get a great pool of heroes. They've got this kind of like novel style of combat where you've got this grid mechanic and your position actually matters on the board. In terms of having your tanks up front, in terms of having your healers mid team, and then you can put your damage dealers at the back. They've got a nice UI in terms of being able to move gear around, move it freely, and you can set things like squads with equipment plans. So I can literally just go in and say, this is the team I want to use. I want to use their equipment plan, and bam, suddenly that's what's happening. It's really, really well done. And then just to kind of look at the combat, Dragonair have done a really, really sexy job of combat as well. So they do so many things right. And yeah, it's definitely worth giving it a try if you've not yet. We're currently in season 4. We're due another D&D collab soon, which is one of their kind of like standout pieces of their game as well. And yeah, I would definitely say give it a try and come and check out my YouTube channel if you want to see a bit more. But yeah, thanks again, Dragonair, for sponsoring the video. Okay, so I put a plea into the content creator chat to our contacts in there, and I was like, look, if you're already planning on launching some sweet ass dog, then please let us know what it is, like today. But we've not heard anything, but definitely there's opportunity in the future for this dude to be top tier if a new dog comes out that's really good. The only dog that I think makes any sense right now is Felhound. And with Felhound, this guy is okay. Outside of, so with Felhound and in Hydra, his abilities are pretty decent. Taunt is good. Block buffs is good. He's very tanky and hard to kill and all that type of stuff. So just want to make sure that it's a fair reflection of what he is. But I'm not shilling for this guy. I personally, without a better dog, I would never use this champion, personally. So I want to make sure it's clear. Like, I don't want to try and give people wrong information. We've also got this event running right now for Shemnath, 150 shards for a guaranteed Shemnath. Shemnath is a decent legendary, I would say. Used to be pretty damn sweet, honestly. Really cool visual, by the way. I love this visual. Trouble is, we've just got so many good quality legendaries now, right? So if you pull a Shemnath, really good pull. Yeah, I think really good champ. But in terms of in the scheme of things, quite mid for Raid Shadow Legends, I'd say. So, it's if you've got 150, if you've been waiting for this, we don't get guarantees on Ancients that often. If you've been waiting for one, it's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. And you're going to be pulling shards anyway if you're doing the fusion. So all that kind of like, yeah, goes together. She does have, I say she, is it a she or I always thought it's a she, but then I do see people saying he. I guess in today's world, we don't even care, do we? It's just a person. Anyway, drop defense on the A1. We've got transfers all debuffs from this champion to a target, then attacks an enemy 3 times. So we've got a triple hit here. First hit increases the duration of debuffs. Second hit decreases the duration of all buffs. And then the third hit increases duration of all buffs on this champ. Lots going on here. It hits hard and it's a good skill. And then we've got an AoE hit, which again hits hard. It ignores defense if they've got no buffs. And the first hit removes buffs. So interesting champ. Definitely, I mean, live arena where you're up against those teams that just got tons of buffs. Take the buffs off, then smack. It's pretty cool. She does get accuracy as well. So she gets accuracy for each buff on an enemy. So with this one, if you're fighting against a team that have been buffed by Siphi, for example, and they've, you've got a team of 4, all of them got 3 buffs, 120 more accuracy in the bank. Pretty cool. Also increases this champion's crit damage by 5% for each debuff on the enemy, up to 100. It's a good champ. It's a really tough one. Like, is it someone to pull 150 for? I don't know. Master of no content, but decent in all content, I would say. So it depends where you are in the game and what your account looks like and what your shard count looks like and whether you're willing to spend all that type of stuff. But a good champion, not a great one, I would say. Right then. So for those people that are in the hunt for the Pack Master, in the hunt, that was almost as if I meant to say that, but I didn't. And I'm on the fence on this one. Like I say, currently I would not use him, but I am interested to see what if they bring someone cool out for this guy. And, I'm left thinking, I wish I'd done this fusion or this fragment collector. It's a really tough one. It's a really tough one. For me personally, so I'm actually in the Lake District from tomorrow through to Sunday. I am doing a charity event, Pedal Paddle Pete. I've done videos about it already. I'll link the video in case you want to check it out. I won't go into all the details, but basically I'm out of action. I'm traveling there tomorrow. I'm doing the actual challenge on Saturday, which is like a 9-hour challenge of endurance and pain. And then I'll be traveling back on Sunday. So my Friday to Sunday is kind of wiped out. I won't be walking a mountain playing Raid Shadow Legends. I won't be rowing a canoe playing Raid Shadow Legends. So, already that makes it tough. And that's just the real world scenario, right? If you've got stuff that's going on and you miss some of the fragments, then you're in trouble. That said, looking at this, actually, realistically, I could probably do it because I could probably get some done on the Friday, some done on the Sunday. So I could probably do it, but it would be a push. Anyway, what's going on? Usual stuff going on here. So we've got the Ice Golem, the Fire Knight, the Dragon, and the Spider. That's always just like an energy dump. Can you get enough energy to get it done? It's normally about 2,700 or so energy to do that, depending on your rank and stuff. And yeah, that's just, did you save some resources to make that happen? Do you use your energy on a daily basis to make that happen? But generally, it's fine. If you can get yourself to level 20 dungeons, that's where it's most efficient. But if you can't do 20, 16 is good as well. 13, 16, 20 is like your best pinch points for each of those. The only exception to that is Spider. If you can't do 16 and above, do level 10 because there's a bit of a bug with Spider where you can get better rewards for level 10. Classic Arena, are you active enough to refresh the page and get your hits in? Generally pretty easy. There's 2 of those. We've got the Summon Rush and then we've got the Champion Chase. The Summon Rush is this weekend, Champion Chase next weekend. And what have we got in total here? 110. So you would have to do, there's probably, I wonder if it's active already. Summon Rush is active. It's normally like a 5 and then a 10. 5, 10, yeah. So you could get away with doing the 5 on 1. So you could do the 5 on the Summon Rush, but then you'd have to get the 15 here. Or you get the 15 here and hope there's a 5 here. So that's generally the pinch point is summoning, whether you've got enough shards in the bank. We've got champion training live right now. Again, I've done tons of videos around champion training in terms of how do you maximize points for reward. You can actually get 4 times the amount of points if you just use your tavern effectively and put some levels into food before you feed them. So again, done tons of videos on those. Look for, let's see if I can find it in 2 seconds. I didn't even write it in right, and there they are. Look, One of these bad boys is what you want. Champion training hacks. You need this trick. All of the great thumbnails. I think times for the points. Do this trick. There's plenty of help out there for this type of thing. So yeah, make sure that you understand the best way to do those champion training events. We've got artifact enhancements as well. 3 of them. Generally, you earn enough silver throughout the tournaments and stuff to be able to do your artifact enhancements. Let's just have a quick look. Because again, in free-to-play world, this is slightly different. Even in my world, honestly, I don't know how people get billions of silver. I've never got any silver, and I don't know why. I do play the game. I say that with all of this clan gold waiting to go. Clan shop. So yeah, we've got silver in there and we've got energy in there. So that's good for those earlier level players. I'm just like, what do I want to buy here? These, that's it. And I'll buy these. But yeah, this is where you can get yourself some extra kind of like push towards getting that done. So that's pretty effective. Dungeon divers tend to be the hardest part of this now, apart from shards. And we've got 3 in this one. You do want to make sure you're utilizing your energy really efficiently. So, you know, your ice golem, you want to be kicking it in when the dungeon diver starts really, and then punching through as much as you can. Once you finish your ice golem, you'll still have more dungeon divers you need to do. So there's a bit of an overlap with Fire Knight. Again, you want to use it efficiently if you can. And then we kind of do the same thing with each of them, just trying to do it as best we can. The best way to do Dungeon Divers events is level 20 dungeons. Right? Even if you can do 10 hard, it's not better. Level 20 dungeons is still the most efficient way of doing Dungeon Diver events. So that's the plan. I'm so 50-50 on this one. Let me know what you guys are doing in the comments down below. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.